beautiful humans, and welcome to the Mental Wellness Wake Up Show. I am your host, Dawn McMillan, the spiritual psychotherapist, bringing you tips, tools, and tricks and wisdom from both spirituality and psychology so we can all create lasting well being. And who doesn't need lasting well being? Thank you so much for being here. What I want to share with you today is a beautiful quote from a beautiful human being, Thich Nhat Hanh, who is the Buddhist monk and teacher. He's so prolific. He's got so many books. He tours around the world. A lot of people have gotten some really wonderful insights from being in touch with him and his teaching. So this is from a book that my older child gave me for Christmas, and I'm so grateful. It's called At Home in the World: Stories and Essential Teachings from a Monk's Life. It's a beautiful collection of just little mini essays, and it's just what it sounds like, essential teachings and stories. So this one is at the very beginning, here on page 17. I'm going to read you the whole paragraph, and then I'm going to pull out the part that really stood out to me. There is a way to live our daily life that transforms normal life into a spiritual life. Even very simple things like drinking tea with mindfulness can be a deeply spiritual experience which can enrich our lives. Why would people spend 2 hours just drinking 1 cup of tea? From a business viewpoint, this is a waste of time. But time is not money. Time has much more value than money. Time is life. Money is nothing compared with life. In 2 hours of drinking tea together, we don't get money, but we do get life. Just breathe that in for a moment and allow that to resonate in your bones. So as I'm recording this, it's 2022. I'm an American in North America. Grew up here, lived here for the vast majority of my life. How many times have you heard, time is money, time is money, time is money? I was in the entertainment industry for a really long time, and there's a saying where we're burning daylight, right? So when you're shooting outside, it's like, go, 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 rush, 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 rush. We're burning daylight. Time is money, time is money, time is money. But time is not money. Time has much more value than money. Time is life. A long time ago, I read a book that suggested thinking about your purchases in terms of time. So for a lot of us who work for salaries or even, for commission, sort of take the amount of income that you get on an average year, divide that by 365, by 52, by 128 to get your hourly wage generally. So every time you're looking at a purchase, you want to think, I'm spending this amount of years, this amount of my life on that purchase. So to make it simpler, the math doesn't work this way, but to make it simpler, let's say you're working for $10 an hour, which a lot of people in the United States are, or people around the world working for even less than that. Let's just use 10 because that's a number I can do math easily in my head with. If you're working for $10 an hour and you go to a movie and you spend $50 on that movie, a partner, some popcorn and a soda, that's 5 hours of your life that you just traded for 2 hours of entertainment. Probably worth it. Yes? Yes. We don't want to get into this whole concept of oh, well, I can't spend money because I'm wasting my life. It's just a way of becoming mindful that what we are talking about when we're talking about time is our life energy. It's common now to say that you can always make more money, but you can't make more time. Or there's this regrets of the dying understanding that we've come to in recent years, that most people who express regrets in their last moments are thinking about the experiences that they sacrificed, the opportunities to bond with loved ones, the time, the time. So, time is not money. Time is your life. And money is a beautiful, wonderful, glorious thing. I happen to be a big fan of it. Money is another form of energy, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with having plenty of money. There's also absolutely nothing wrong with having plenty of time. So many of us over the course of the global pandemic have begun to understand that the rushing around that we were doing, the striving, the grasping, the accomplish, go, go, do, grab, grab, get, wasn't serving us. And for many of us, being forced to stay our butts at home. Sidebar, I have a friend, Tony, who I always tease that he can't stay his butt at home because he's always traveling. But I digress. We were forced to be at home, be still for a moment. Those of us who were able to, a lot of workers weren't able to, especially our medical workers and our grocery store workers. They weren't able to take that time, that downtime, and they're still not. They're still not. There are a lot of people who are not able to slow down, who are not able to work from home. I happen to be one of them. So those of us who were sidelined, benched for a moment, began to wonder, is how I am spending my time worth it? Is the stress of being on call 24/7, because that's just the culture in my workplace, worth it? Is running around frantically worth it? What are my values and how is my time aligning with my values? Time is not money. Time is life. And I want to be very careful not to imply an either or. You can either value money or you can value time, or you can either have money or you can have time. I've heard a lot of people say that. They either have plenty of money or plenty of time, but not both. Let's just blow that up right here. Let's just cancel and delete that paradigm right now. What I'm pointing at is that your life is made up of so much more than money. Time is not money. Time is life. So I want to invite you right here in this moment to just drop your shoulders away from your ears. Make your eyebrows go to the sides and release that tension in your forehead. Drop your tongue to the bottom of your mouth. Take a big deep breath in and out through your nose. Time is life. Who and what is occupying your time? Let's look at this not with judgment. We're not making anyone or anything evil, bad, or wrong, or good, right, and correct. We're observing who and what is occupying our time. Are you occupying your time beating you up for what a lousy, good for nothing so-and-so you are? Are you occupying your time freaking out over that one thing that you said that one time and deciding that you're never leaving your house again? Are you occupying your time judging other people for their clothing preferences? Are you numbing out scrolling? Are you numbing out with alcohol or other drugs? Are you being fully present to yourself? Are you being fully present to the people in the room with you? Who and what are occupying your time? Because your time is your life, and you can always create more money. You cannot always create more time. So for this week, I'm just going to invite you to really be where you are, first of all. And I think many of us have noticed that, you know, those last 10 minutes on a Friday afternoon at work before a vacation weekend last forever. Those beautiful moments when you're on your phone with your beloved go by so fast. So time is not static. So, one way to just fatten every moment of your life, time wise, I mean, is to be there, be fully and present in the moment. I know you've heard it before, you'll hear it again. And that expands time for you so you can just richly enjoy the life that you are having. And then when it comes time to when it comes time to decide, what am I doing in this next moment? Remember, your time is your life. Is this what you want to choose to do with your next 10 seconds, your next minute, your next hour? And if so, yes, full-heartedly jump into it. And if not, how can you change that choice? And if changing that choice doesn't seem in reach right now, how can you shift your perception of that choice so that you can be fully present and embrace it? Time is not money. Time is life. So I want to plant that seed for you. And I would love to hear how it blossoms. And with that, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here today. And please allow me to remind you that right here, right now, you are whole, perfect, and complete just the way you are. And you are worthy and deserving of all good things. Until next time. And if you would, please like, subscribe, give stars, and share with at least one other person who might benefit from this. I would be ever so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. See you next week.